After English came to England from Northern Europe, most of its movement was restricted to the British Isles. Many Englishmen after the Norman conquest fled to Scotland. In the 12th century, Anglo-Norman knights were sent to Ireland to bring it under their control, which they did. The journey of the English language towards becoming a global language started when England started sending its expeditions to America, then called the New World. The first expedition was commissioned to America in 1584, but this expedition ended in failure. After the settlers landed on the American soil, they started conflicts with the local people. They sent for help to England, but before the help came, most of these settlers had disappeared. The second expedition came to America in 1607. They landed in Chesapeake Bay. Another expedition was sent to America in 1620. It reached America on the ship called Mayflower. It included 35 Puritans. Puritans were clergymen who were a part of Church of England, but were not fully satisfied with the reformation of the Church of England. They looked at the Bible as the sole source of guidance and wanted to purify the English Church from the malpractices of Roman Catholic Church. They believed that they would be able to practice and spread Christianity, which was completely free of the bad influences of Roman Catholic Church in the New World. This expedition also included 67 other settlers, and they were very diverse in many ways. Their ages ranged from small children to people in mid-50s. They established a settlement in what is now called Massachusetts. They also wanted to reach Virginia, but because of a storm, they reached another bay, Cape Cod Bay, and started their settlement in Plymouth, Massachusetts. These regions are now included in New England. This proved to be a very successful settlement, as by 1640, 25,000 more immigrants arrived in the same area. These settlers were a diverse group of people. They came from different social, religious, political, and occupational background. Not only that, they also came from very diverse linguistic backgrounds. The settlers who settled in the southern area of Virginia, they included settlers from England's West Country. West Country includes areas that we now know of as Somerset and Gloucestershire. They brought with them their own characteristic accent. For example, the Somerset people voice S or S sound as Z sound. Similarly, they pronounce a very strong R sound after vowels. And this accent was called Tidewater accent. The northern colonists came from the east of England, which included areas like London, Kent, Bristol, etc. And this accent lacks R sound after vowels. All the later population movements within America preserved these two dialect distinctions. But the dialect boundaries were not very neat. They remained blurred because of a lot of movement between North and South, and also because of the non-stop arrival of immigrants. The Southerners moved along the Gulf Coast into Texas and the areas around it. The Midlanders moved all over the vast lands of Western Midlands until they reached up till California. People from New England, that is from the north, they moved into the areas of Great Lakes.